Hello people on the internet, I am finally back with a new Plan With Me video. I'm sorry that it's a little late, but there has been a heat wave in Germany and it just made me even lazier than I am usually. While I'm drawing the title page, I wanted to show you some of your recreations of my spreads. Thank you so much for showing me your creations. It really means a lot to me and just makes me very happy and honored. And if you also want to be featured in the future, then tag me on Instagram. My username is procrastinate_create or use the hashtag procrastinateCreate. I opted for a laundry detergent and bubbles theme because I don't know why, but I kind of like the shape of the bottle and I wanted a simple theme that was easy and quick to do but still diverse enough for me to include different shapes and that wouldn't involve too many colors. I've been loving colored pencils lately and the undone effect it can give. It's also quite nostalgic for me personally to work with them, so I really enjoyed that part of this entire process. In my July Plan With Me video, some of you guys had problems seeing everything on paper because I used light grays and pinks as my outline colors, so I hope this time it'll be easier for you to see what I'm doing. I'm still not too sure if I like black outlines again, but to ease the process of me going back to black, I used a thin gel pen so the line work still looks very light and delicate. For my monthly calendar, I opted for a small classic calendar layout because last month's pretty much remained empty, so I wanted to save some space this month. I love how lines look when drawn freehand. There's this almost vintagey feel to those lines, which gives the page more dimension overall. I hope you get what I mean. I'm not very good at conveying my thoughts, I realized. As for the habit trackers, I'm very much debating on giving them up next month because I really never use them anymore. But it would at the same time feel very weird filming a Plan With Me video without habit trackers, so let me know what you think I should do. Help me decide in the comments down below, it'd be very much appreciated. Now I'm drawing my master to-do list for the month, which I have incorporated into a washing machine, and drawing the washing machine was surprisingly simple and fun to do. It turned out to be my favorite element on these two pages, so I really like looking at it for some reason. I was really unsatisfied with the title of my monthly page, so I covered up with some washi tape, which is probably my go-to way of fixing a mistake, by just gluing something on top. As for the other titles, I really opted for a simple handwritten font. I didn't want to add any calligraphy or anything fancy to it because, I don't know, I like how it looks stripped down, naked, Now I'm just adding some colored accents with my pencils. To be honest, I feel like by looking at the spreads, you can really tell that I was not in the condition to sit at my desk for a very long time and to exert myself creatively. Everything looks quite simple and stripped down, and I'm hoping that I can just pass it off as, some sort of aesthetic. I'm not sure if it can. Well, let's see. I am still loving the idea of using the motifs themselves as my daily boxes, and this time around I decided to use some towels which are very easy to draw and they provide just enough space for me personally to write down everything I need on a daily basis. Lately I realized that I prefer my bujo to be very simple, very stripped down without many trackers or miscellaneous pages, and that usually doesn't generate much content for these Plan With Me videos, and to compensate for that, I try and provide you with 2 weekly layouts, and I hope that's okay. As for my second spread, I used a very boring layout and accidentally drew one extra box because that always happens to me when I don't pay attention. I tried to cover it up initially with some blue sticky notes, but the blue just looked very off, so I used regular white printer paper instead. And because the paper was so thin, I glued in and because the paper was so thin, I glued in a second layer underneath so the outlines wouldn't show, and it kind of worked. Again, I'm just adding some colored accents so the pages don't look quite so bleak anymore. And before you ask what I used, I will have everything I used in the description box down below as usual, because I've noticed a lot of you guys are interested in the items but just never check out the description box, which is a pity because I do take some time to write down everything. Just saying. I didn't know what to put in the space down there that was supposed to be the to-do list, but in the end I decided to add a quote from the TV show Suits, which I am currently watching and really enjoying. But I kind of still love The Good Wife more as of now, so we'll see what happens to that preference, I mean. Before I forget, due to my lack of drawing skills, I used a super funny washi tape as the logo of my personal laundry detergent bottle. The brand is called Shock Mama of the washi tape, and they just have the cutest illustrations. That's it for this month's Plan With Me video. That was weird. I hope you guys liked it, even though the lighting is inconsistent and I'm not adding anything new to the game, but I will try and improve the quality of my videos for the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon, hopefully. Bye bye!